Hey, what's going on? This is MinisterGold. I stream every day on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. I play Kaizo and variety games. And I also use MixItUp every day. I love making things with MixItUp. I think it adds a lot to my stream. Um, if you like the videos that I make, please leave a like. If you want to see more videos on how to make things with MixItUp, please subscribe. And if you have a request on what you'd like me to do with MixItUp, please make that request in the comments. Today I'll be going over how to make a chat overlay with MixItUp. The reason why we'd make it with MixItUp is to keep more of our things in one spot. So if you're using Streamlabs right now, this would be a way to help you get away from Streamlabs and put more of your focus on things in MixItUp, so everything is centralized. Okay, so I'll show you how to set up a chat overlay with MixItUp. I'm not going to go heavy into the detail because there's a lot to go into, but I'll give you a general idea of how to put the chat messages where you want them to be, and what a lot of the variables mean, and how to get them to look as big or small as you want it to be. Okay, so let's go to the top left, click on that, click on Overlay Widgets. You would click on Add Overlay Widget, then look for your type. They changed it. These would just be called chat. I guess now they're chat messages. But I already have one made, so I'll show you mine right now. It's toggled on. Let's click on that. So you can actually call it whatever you want. I just call it chat. As far as putting it where you want it to be, pixels is the most precise. That's what I'd recommend using. I already had this set up before, so I'm just leaving it as it is. You can also use percentage. So 0 means it's right before the left side of the screen. Right now it's at 49%. And 0 for position percent from the top means if it's 0, it is just above the top edge. If it's 91%, it's that much percentage away from the top edge. Okay, so I'll give you an example right now. Let's go to OBS. I'll type in test. So that's where it shows up. It's 49% from the left and 91% from the top. That's where it shows up because of the positioning. Okay, and then total to show. I have it set to show. I used to have it set to show one message, but I think most people want to show more than one message at a time. And so for me, this shows 3 at, just for the sake of the tutorial. If I go test 1, test 2, test 3, you're not going to see the third message because it's showing up below the screen. So in that case, you want to make it so that this is closer to the top. So let's say like 81%. Let's try that, or 82%. So test 1, test 2, test 3. And now all your messages will show up. If I do another message, it'll slide the oldest message and bring in the newest message. So that's how that works. Okay, let's look at this again. So time to fade out, so 10 seconds for each message to fade out. What you set your item width and your text height to be will vary based on your screen size. So the size of my screen is 1920 by 1080. So yeah, just keep in mind this will not necessarily work for every screen. So you have to play with this, with the item width. And the item width is referring to, let me show you. So from the left side where my mouse is, if you can see it, to the right side of this. That's how long, it's how long the chat box is, each chat box. Okay. Text height, let's see. If I set that to 8, what happens? Okay, so that's how big that's the height of the chat box. I'm going to set that back to 32. Okay, yeah, so that controls both the text height and I guess the chat box height. Okay, let's see. Font, you know what font does. I haven't looked into whether you can import fonts and use those. something you'll have to look into. The border is blue. If for some reason you don't want a border, really, the chat overlay just uses HTML and CSS. So where it says style equals border dash style colon solid border dash width 2px pixels semicolon border dash color and then border color, that's all just CSS. If for whatever reason you don't want that, you can just remove it. So I'm just gonna cut this. I'll paste it in later. We'll see what happens, how it looks. Okay, save. So if that's more your style, that's more what you like, then you can remove the border. You don't have to keep it there. And if there's a specific color, of background or border that you want, that's something you can put in here in CSS. You can go to Google, just type in like hex color picker. There you go. And any color on the spectrum, you can pick. So you just put in, instead of where it says border color, you put hash and this series of numbers and letters. You put that right over here where it says border color. It might even take it over here, actually. No, it won't actually. So let's test that real quick. Let's say I get a specific shade of like pink or something. I'll grab the hex color here. And let's throw that right here instead of the border color. Okay, what's going to happen if I do that? Okay, let's try again. Okay, save. Okay, yeah, see, it takes my specific color that I put in. So you're not limited to those colors that they provide you in the drop-down. And that applies to your text, that applies to the background. You're not limited by what they give you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so if you want to look up more things on like how to adjust CSS, how to put it in here, you want to look up inline style. Look up CSS. So you want to look up like CSS properties, CSS values, and inline style CSS. Those are things you want to type into Google to research more. So you can find out what the possibilities are as far as styling your chat box. Let's see. Now, as far as this variable here, for this image, user image, that is the avatar. So you can decide whether you want to show the avatar of the user or not. If you don't want to do that, you can delete image. So from here to here is what you can delete if you don't want it. Let's see. Font size. This should be the font size of the chat. Let's double check. If you don't know what something is, I would say make it really big and just see how it affects the chat. So let's go test. Okay, so that's the size of the username. What I just chose was the size of the username. So let's bring that back down to 20 pixels. Let's see. And then user sub image. I'm currently not an affiliate. I removed my affiliate status, but user sub image would be the sub badge. So whatever sub badge they have, it'll show that by their name if you want that. I'm assuming you'd probably want that. And then this variable is obviously just the chat message. So I think those are the basics about what you have to know about the makeup of the chat widget. And I would only say there is one limitation. There's one reason why I personally don't really or have not been using the chat widget that MixItUp provides. The only reason why I don't use it is because right now we don't have the ability to filter messages to decide which messages show and which ones don't. So if you're worried about what your chat would say, then you have nothing to prevent it. Streamlabs does provide for that, and the moment that MixItUp makes us able to filter out which words we can show, I will use this chat overlay. But for now, because they don't, I am staying away from it. But if that doesn't bother you, then yeah, go ahead and use MixItUp's chat overlay widget. I think I've gone over pretty much everything. You can play with the list alignments. You can play with the fading in, fading out, or the entering animation, the exiting animation. That stuff you can play with. Uh, and if you're worried about any, if you have like GIFs or videos that come in, like for example, I have this. Okay, this is the last thing I'll go over. So I have this thing.
Toodles.
So I have this thing where like alerts will pop up when I get GGs or rips or whatever. If you're worried about that, for example, going over your chat, you can increase the layer position, give it the highest number, let's say like 99 or something, and so that way the alert won't overlap chat if that's something that matters to you. For me, I don't mind, so I just keep it at 0. I think that's everything you need to know on how to set up a chat overlay widget, and I mean, once you know how to do that, setting up this other stuff shouldn't be too difficult either because it should all be using HTML and CSS. I think that is it. If you have any questions, if there was anything I missed that I didn't add more details to, please ask me and I can reply to you in the comments. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more MixItUp tutorials, please subscribe. And yeah, feel free to make any requests of what do you want to see me make or do. And yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good day.